live. Wow, what a day. All I can say is, what a day. Oh my gosh. Woo. I'm not saying it's a bad day. All good things are going to come out of it, I'm pretty sure. But what a freaking day, my friends. Woo-hoo. Hey, One World. What a friggin' day. So now, while I'm down there filing the lawsuit against the second Walmart, I'm going to go and make complaints against both them officers and make a couple calls to the mayor's office and whatnot and see if I got to attend the city meeting and chew their asses out again. I don't care, you know. And that cop got his feelings hurt because I said I don't care. And to this second, I don't care. Just because someone calls and makes a complaint does not change laws. And if I was such a hazard that they ordered me to move or I'd be towed, or like the one cop, oh no, I'm going to stand back here to make sure. Why the fuck didn't they leave a car back there before the obstruction? I mean, you could park a police car behind me, right? Why in the hell would they talk down the street? No activated. They didn't stop me or nothing. But they're too stupid. They wouldn't realize that the trolls waited until the traffic people went home. And then if there's traffic concern, cops have got to go. Now, if the city guy came out, he would have said everything's fine. But Johnny badasses that don't care about our rights and don't know the traffic laws and all, think they can just say, oh, it's an obstruction and order you away. I would not have moved my vest, but they said under threat. And then he keeps backpedaling, saying that he didn't. He plainly stated, if they determined it to be, you know, then it would be towed. And I said, are you determined that? And he plainly said, yes. Double talk bullshit that they try and pull. So, yeah. It's been a heck of a day. I hope the trolls send them where I am right now. I'm at that McDonald's and Burger King where they sent the city guy. Yeah, I hope they're dumb enough and make a stupid enough thing that the cops threaten me here. Oh, I really hope that one happens. Because I have it right from the mouth of the parking people that I'm damn sure legally parked here. And I wasn't here for 24 hours, so I can be here 72 hours. So, it's crazy. It's crazy. But that's okay. I'll be in Bentonville all next week. I may be there tomorrow. After I file the suit, I may just head to Bentonville. Where does Springfield get all these badass cops? The rejects? Can't get hired nowhere else or something? My God. The one, he was halfway decent. But, and he knows he's in the wrong. He knows he's totally in the wrong. But he's being, you know, protecting his buddy. Protecting his buddy. You know, that's all that was. It's going to be funnier than hell when I get the city down there tomorrow. I'm going to pull back there the same exact spot and I'm going to park. And I'm going to call the city on me. And I'm going to have him measure it and whatnot. And if he says I'm legally parked, yeah, cha-ching. Get him, Betty. Get him, Betty. Get him, tear him up. Yeah. Yeah, get him. Don't let him push you around. Don't let him push you around. Kick his butt. Teach him who's boss. Oh my gosh. Wow, I find it kind of crazy. Nobody's got any questions after the lives today. But that's cool. I'll stick around a little bit and then I'm just going to call it an evening, I guess. Been through enough stress today, me and my dogs. Well, now, of course, this isn't just about me getting harassed by the cops and stuff, my friends. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. And if you believe in that, come on, I'm only 2 signatures away from 300. There's 7 of you here. And I know damn well 5 of you 7 aren't on the petition. How about it? I need 2 people to go to 420gym.com or scan the QR and sign the petition. You as well as I know nobody belongs in jail for weed, especially if you're a connoisseur. Screenshot that. Add your name to the petition. Take a minute to open another browser or whatever and go do that. Come back and tell me I signed. Because when it hits 300, I have friends checking. I'd love to hear when it hits 300. I mean, that's a drop in the bucket. But it's better than 298. Right? So, can somebody please help me get 2 more signatures today on the petition, please? Excuse me. And thank you. 701 subscribers now. And that's just in a couple of months. I've had YouTube for years, but I only had 300 subscribers out of years. And I didn't do the lives here. I guess spell everything out because people call me out on it like yesterday. Oh, I thought you said you... No, I've only been doing lives for a couple of months. I've been on YouTube for years. Because they're like, well, there's an 8-year video from you. Yeah, there is, but, I misspoke, I guess. But the channel's building, and thank you so much. And hey, let me tell you, the way it's starting out, and I'm not even in the illegal state, you're going to want to have the subscription, which is free. Hey! You're going to want to subscribe to YouTube and turn on the live notification. And then you can watch it live. Hey! Then you can watch everything live as it happens. Oh, let me see what's wrote here. Hang on. Oh, your storm's about to hit? Damn. Oh, it's 7:02 now? Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I checked it right before I went live. And it was 698. Oh, no, you're talking about my subscribers. Never mind. Duh. I'm more worried about the petition than the subscribers. Yes, I'd like the subscribers get the channel big because why? That's how you get the petition big. That's why I put up with these dumbass cops and mayors and all these towns and stuff. Because that's the only way the petition's going to get big. Let them trample your rights and stuff and then go back and teach them a lesson. Not only were Walmart suckers to the trolls today, so was the police department. Frankie, I'd bet you $1 to donut. Because, hey, I was there, all day and everything, no problem, school bus, everybody going by. The sheriff that I gave a little figurine and all, until after 6 o'clock when no parking enforcement. I mean, they may be trolls, but they're not completely stupid. They know how to fuck with people. And them knowing that if they make parking complaints after 5 or 6, that the regular people that handle that won't be there. That some dumbass cop has to go. And I stand on it. If I was a traffic hazard, what kind of a dumbass don't put his patrol car there to warn others? Especially when he made a stupid statement that he almost couldn't get around me. Yeah. Their own body cam and my video are going to kill them. But nobody cares, It'll go in their jacket what they did, and hopefully if they do it a few more times, something will happen. But other than that, nothing happens. I just want to go down and file the complaint and put the complaint in their jacket. I'm not going to file a lawsuit against the city or nothing. I may, depending on when their city meeting is, if I call down there and the city manager them give me any shit, I'll sign up to do the city hall meeting like I did before. If I call down there this time and they're good and they're, you know, try and work things out, well, we'll do it that way. I hope they remember me. If not, they damn sure are going to do this year. No, I didn't, Frankie. Damn. Hey. No. No, I didn't. I've been up to my armpits in Walmart and cops bullshit today. Yeah, I haven't had much other of anything to do. I haven't been able to watch the videos or listen to the recordings. I know I got them. I know I've got them. But I just haven't been able to. Hey! I just haven't been able to do that. It's just been one thing after another all day long. And I'm surprised the dumbasses from Walmart didn't call me. But then again, I'm not. So first thing in the morning, if it's not raining, I drive to the courthouse. I'll be at the courthouse. From there, it's the police station to file the complaint against the officers. And I really didn't like when they lied the last time and said the sergeant was coming. And I told them I'd be right down the street, which I was. I was within sight of them. I could see them. If they looked, they could damn sure see me. And no sergeant come by. You know what I mean? They didn't even drive up to see where if I, it was a driveway or anything. You know, all of that was just plain old bullshit. That cop got his pride hurt. He's never had someone say, I don't care to him, and let that damn badge and gun and all that shit go to his head like the idiot security guard there at Walmart did. Oh, hush. All y'all do is destruct shit. And then, when I'm outside, you sneak out of there and bring shit in there and destroy it. I don't feel sorry for you. You're lucky I don't put a top on your cage. Hey, you better nice with her. I'm going to let the other ones out. She says, this is my child. I brought him in that world. I want to take it out. I will. I'll move. There's not much cuter than the mama and the pup playing. Yeah, biting and stuff. And that pup's biting the shit out of her sometimes. She tries so carefully not to hurt them. Man, I need a muzzle for you that you don't bark. Someone needs to come get this other girl. Somebody needs to come give you a new home, little girl. They do. They'll be returning her within an hour saying she don't quit whining. Oh, goodness. Are you done? Well, I run my mouth. Nobody got no questions, comments, or concerns. Make sure you subscribe. You can catch me over on Facebook. And hey, the first part of the video is on Facebook. Where he walks up, you won't see this on YouTube. And that's the only reason is I was on my Facebook Live when he came up. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had, I would have went straight to YouTube. But what happened was I was on Facebook Live towards the end of it. And that's when the cop came up. So if you want to see the beginning of it, where he got his ass butt hurt and stuff, because he walked up and said, I got a complaint about you being fired. And I said, I don't care. And when he walked off like a little sissy man, I asked for a sergeant, he yells no, and he turned his back to me and walked off and all. No, he says it in the video. In the Facebook Live video, he says either his badge number, unit number, or something like that. But, 2015, right on. Right on, thank you. Yeah, too much. They knew they was in the wrong when he walked away. And then they sat over in the car 10 minutes and come up with the idea that I was a hazard to traffic. Oh, he said 2015, goodbye, haha. Yeah, and then they sat over in the car, 10 minutes? Come up with their concoction that I was blocking traffic of some sort. Yeah. He got butthurt. All you gotta do is watch that first couple minutes when he walked away with his tail between his legs and went to his car and pouted or looked up or did what they did with his partner and then come back. 2 of them in force. Well, by that time, I had switched over to YouTube. Because when he went back over to the car, I seen my chance to switch over to YouTube. So I'd definitely be able to save the video. So I said goodbye to my 420 la-di-da, and I switched over to YouTube. So you can see the rest of it all on YouTube. That other cop, he actually wanted to go away. He didn't want, but he backed up that other cop, and that makes him a bad cop. You could tell he knew I was in the right and everything, and how he kept backpedaling when I said you ordered me that if I did not move, you was going to tow my vehicle. Well, I really didn't. I said if we determined. But you said you determined it. I mean, what kind of babble bullshit is that? And when he first threatened me with it, he says, if you do not move this vehicle, I will tow it. And I asked, could I have a citation? And then, how come they wouldn't give me a citation? What gives a cop a right to tell you to move, get out of here and whatnot? And had I not had video and stuff, nobody'd know. It'd be my word against the liar, wouldn't it? If I was in the wrong and I demanded a ticket, he should have gave me a ticket, right? Why in the fuck did I get no ticket? Asshole gave me a ticket for Walmart when I shouldn't have got a ticket. Instead, I asked for one. What are these cops smoking in Springfield? It's definitely better than what I smoke. I'm jealous. Their weed must be better. It's crazy. It's too hard for me to wrap my mind around it. And I thought that was nice of me to give him a little figurine and told him even though the other cop was a bit of an asshole, would he give him one? Because I don't wish no harm on him or nothing. I hope they come to Jesus and stuff. And I hope they do a better job at their job. whole thing is, it don't seem like anywhere I park in Springfield, it's not getting much attention. A little bit of attention here and there, but nothing like when I get to move on to illegal states and stuff. Like Arkansas is going to be good. They have medical, but they don't have recreational. So I think that'd be a pretty good one. And I know the rest are going to be because they're illegal states. Dumbasses are going to come up by the dozens thinking I'm selling pot or something. And then I'll be able to get them to sign the petition, you know what I mean? So I'll do a lot better once I get out of here. But as soon as I file that lawsuit tomorrow against this second one, I'm out of here until July 16th. Or July 14th or 15th. I'll come back a day or two before the case. Hey Rhonda, how you doing? And I hope like hell that the judges are good. Like my experience with the judge, but I've only had experience with one judge. My experience in Springfield with the judge, they're fair, they're impartial, and I'd say good judge at a man, you know, at a boy, at a whatever. But I don't know. I don't know what judge I'm going to get or whatever. If I get a judge like I had when they ticketed me for camping in public, it's going to be a great case. July 15th is the day before court. So your birthday is the day before I get to go sue Walmart. And the day after that, I get to go to court for trespassing at Walmart. I got a real good feeling Walmart's going to show up and say, we want to dismiss this case. They might not, but they're going to pay through their nose. Would you hush? You're not gonna come out. Hang on one second. Jack, move. Move on. Move on. Thank you, buddies. Huh? They restricted your message for saying you was smoking some guava cake or something. Dumbass YouTube. I'm going to put show. I don't know if they show it or not. Why in the hell would they take that comment down? It should be. Is it up there now? Maybe not. Yeah, it probably ain't going to let me put it up there. They're not going to let me change it. Or did they? It should be there now. Look up a little bit and see if it's up there now. Yeah. Hey, I wouldn't give Walmart the finger. You're wrong. I'm sorry, Rhonda, but you're wrong. That's what I give. This is what I give Walmart. The same thing I give the U.S. Marshal, or not the U.S. Marshal. The same thing I gave the punk cops in Albuquerque, New Mexico that arrested me for the marijuana and said if I snitched 3 people, that went away. I told them the same thing. Here you go. Here's a feather because you ain't worth a full bird. No, that's a feather because they ain't worth a full bird. Don't waste a full bird on them. They ain't only worth a feather. Give them a flock. Oh, Albuquerque Police Department. Dude, I can tell you stories. I used to live there. When Mayor Chavez was there, I read a sign that Mayor Chavez sucked, and I walked around downtown by the plaza there with it. Oh, yeah, I've got history in Albuquerque before I become 420 Jim and all. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Albuquerque, New Mexico, land of Sheba. I got a lot of good friends there, but yeah, APD suck. I kicked their ass in court so many times I can't count. I damn near had a lady judge in trouble. Yeah, I stood up for myself in Albuquerque. They don't like it when I go to court in Albuquerque. I think they was glad when I moved away from Albuquerque to Farmington. That's how they got away with finding me incompetent stand trial a few years later in Farmington. If you look back to my court interaction, you know, coming to court and stuff, being on trial, I kicked their ass in every case they threw at me. I kicked their ass. How the hell do I go to another city in the state of New Mexico a couple years later and be found incompetent to stand trial? My absolute favorite place is the Healing Fields in Kokomo, Indiana, where a bunch of Vietnam vets, and a few of them that are dead now, asked me to be their voice. But unfortunately, I can't enjoy that. I have to go there this year and file a lawsuit against the organization because of the one troll being a vet that lives in that town and never knew about it until he started doing this to me. He made it his mission to go there and spread a bunch of lies and stuff to that organization. And I paid $150 to be a lifetime member, and they stole my money. They said they've never gave me a penny back, and they say that I'm not a member no more or nothing. You know, they never heard my side of the story or nothing. And Rhonda, my troll from Topeka, she even called them and let them know, you know, we've talked to the president and whatnot. They just don't give a shit. So I am going out to sue the Healing Fields in Kokomo, Indiana this year. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. They're outside of Kokomo, Indiana. What's not cool? That they did that, or that I'm suing them? Oh, I just wanted to make sure, you know. Yeah, oh no, it's not cool at all. And I'm suing them for slander. They accuse me of selling t-shirts at their organization, and I've never, ever sold a t-shirt at their organization. And matter of fact, I've got their secretary that was there at the time that they took my money and all. I guess she didn't know, but her husband got a shirt off of me. Well, when I was talking to him just a few months back, letting them know I'm suing them and all, and they was going to bring it up at a meeting, but they never called me back or told me nothing. He said, oh, I know who you are. I got a shirt off of you. I mean, oh, yeah, really? How much did I charge you for that shirt? He said, nothing. You gave it to me. Oh, shit. That comes straight from the lady that put the paper out saying that I was banned there for selling T-shirts, which is an absolute lie. Jim Prophet, the Chosen Stuff, told him I was using the Healing Fields, saying that I was their voice and all, which had nothing to do with it. It happened in the Healing Fields, but I was the voice of that. I never used the Healing Fields in any advertisement or anything. And that's what Prophet was saying. And I told him, be careful, I'll sue you. And Prophet threatened to sue me, and I said, please do. I'll be there to answer the thing. So in the beginning, they said it was because I was using the Healing Fields name, which is a total lie. And then, you know, after he kept on with it, they come up with this bullshit excuse that I sold t-shirts there. Bullshit. Bullshit and more bullshit. I never sold a t-shirt at the Howard County Vietnam Veterans Reunion Grounds. Never. And whoever told them that I sold the shirt, they're going to have to come into court this year. They're going to have to prove this stuff. They can't say, well, we're a new board and it's what profit did and all. And the judge ain't going to take that. I guarantee you the judge ain't going to take that as a hearsay. I got the right to face my accusers and stuff. And this is a slander case. And if they can't prove that I sold any t-shirts there, they're going to lose the case. And they're going to lose a lot more than $150 that they screwed me out of. Ah, okay. Well, they told me now. I went there. Okay, I was asked to go there in the beginning, and that's why I got the very first troll I got. Boy, they're just so butthurt that the First Church of Cannabis, or his wife and all them, didn't get the honor to be there, and the voice asked them. I don't know. But they're all tied together, every one of them. Jimmy Shaw, he was the MC out at the Healing Fields. He ain't a vet, but he did all the MC. He's friends with the First Church of Cannabis and all. I can prove he's the one that called me to come out there, along with some other vets. So they asked me and begged me to come. We want your motorhome and your dog here. And so I went. That year was fine and great. Everybody loved me. No problems, no nothing. Asked me to be their voice, which is the highest honor I'll ever get in my life. And they can't change that. It happened. It's on video and stuff. It happened right there. Matter of fact, this RV, okay, so I come back to the second one, right? And I'm told that I'm not allowed to park on the grounds. And that's when I rescued a veteran, a lady vet, Robin. She hurt her back and couldn't even pull her own pants up. She was in a Doniker, a porta potty, and was yelling help. And I went over and I helped her get her clothes on, and I brought a golf cart over, and I got her over by her trailer, called an ambulance, and she asked me to watch her home and her dog, gave me the keys to her house and stuff while she went to the hospital. And then she come back a few hours later or whatnot, and the people that have the space next to her, that's their space, they said that I could park there. They weren't coming that year and gave me permission to use their space. Well, Hacksaw, that was the president at that time, no, we don't want him and that bus on this grounds. Why? He wouldn't say nothing. But if he wants to park down at the overflow, he can. So that's what I did. Down the road, a quarter mile, they have an overflow camping area. No big deal, you know. But he said that they couldn't give me that spot, which they were upset about that, the people that own the spot and all. And Robin was like, hey, man, look what he did for me last night. He's helping me out. Well, Hacksaw didn't give a shit. He didn't like me. But out of all the bad things that Hacksaw done to that organization, he didn't steal no money from me or nothing. I became a... I came back another year. I came back. Oh, I know what I did. I paid for my. I paid Hacksaw before I left. I paid Hacksaw to be an associate member. Back then it was $100, not $150. The first time I became a member, it was $100, not $150. Okay. So I gave him that organization $100 and camping fees. Oh look, stupid ones here. And I paid camping fees in advance for the next year. They accepted it. They gave me my little thing saying that I was associated member. You know, my receipt for my camping next year. Everything's fine. There's no problems, no nothing. I come back the next year, And I'm told that I'm not even allowed to be at the overflow parking lot or nothing. And I'm like, what the F did I do? You know? And I left the vehicle on the outside, and I went in the office, and I'm like, yo, you know, where the heck's my camping fee? What do you mean I can't come in? I'm an associate member and all. Well, Hacksaw told him to give me the $100 back for the associate member. And I'm like, hey, what about the camping fee? And then he said, oh, yeah, that's right. And he ordered him to give me the camping fee back. So he didn't rip me off. You know, all the bad things they said that Hacksaw had done, well, I'll stand up for him for that. He gave me my money back. He did not rip me off. He had no right. Well, I guess he had the right to tell me I couldn't go on the grounds and stuff. Just it wasn't morally right or nothing. But he didn't rip me off like the organization did then. Then a Mr. Profit took over as president because of the things that, you know, Hacksaw had done in the past, I guess. And he told me I was more than welcome to come back to the healing fields. But I had to use the overflow parking. No problem. Because that year I sat outside the gate and everybody come outside to the street to see me. So when Profit went in, I was allowed to come back. And I parked in the overflow parking. And a couple of my friends come down, and I even rented a golf cart. There was absolutely no problem at that reunion. Not one thing or anything. Months and months later, I start getting harassments from the trolls saying, you're kicked out of the healing fields. And I'd be damned. I tried to get a hold of the healing fields, and they just lied to me and everything, told me all kinds of stuff, told me they refunded my money, and I was not a recipient. And did nothing but lie. So now, yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to get that sit straightened this year. It's not the money. It's not the money at all. It's the point. It's the point. Hey, Junior, you asked me a question. Let me ask you one back. Are you an idiot? Are you an idiot? I think it's a fair question. Most men that are gay don't have all this. Because I think that would kind of hurt. You know? And definitely nobody gay has a moon eaten at the Y on their arm. You know? So don't act so stupid on people's channel you don't know. I eat at the Y. If you suck a lollipop, keep it to yourself. Must be a Diddy fan. Watch next to him say, free Diddy. Oh, you gay? Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. Hey, Junior, you're an idiot. Go Papa Peter. It's not on my channel. Bye. See ya. Hey, can't we all just get a bong? Hey, guy, even though he's gay, Yahshua loves him. It's not a gay thing. But he does have to come and ask for forgiveness and believe in that Savior. Otherwise, whether I'm gay or not, it's the last thing in the world that person should be worrying about. You know, that's what I don't get, all these stupid questions that people put, whether they're troll or not. My God, why aren't they worrying about what's happening right now around us? If people would read the book of Enoch, and open their eyes, and we're in them last days of the tribulation. Whether the 7 years has started or not, I couldn't honestly tell you. Do I think it did? Yep. I think it did when Trump took office. I think that's when the beginning happened. And there's 3.5 years that we're going to be not great, but tolerable and whatnot. But watch out after that 3.5 years, because I think that's when all the trouble and stuff's coming. Hopefully I'm wrong. And it's not started yet or nothing, but I'd put all my faith in Yahshua, my Savior, the one that paid the blood sacrifice for me. And then he's going to lead me to the Father. And I've got no worry. That's why I don't worry about death or nothing. Come on, people. Our journey in life is death. What's your final thing? Dying. We all got to do it. Question is, What's going to happen when we open our eyes on the other side? What's going to happen on Judgment Day? I think it's ludicrous that people think that they can just do everything they want and there's not going to be judgment. That, all these people that are keeping the commandments and trying to follow Christ, they're just foolish, they're not going to have no real, they're just stupid. And there's no lake of fire and stuff. Well, I feel sorry for the souls, that's all. I wish they'd all come, just like my trolls and stuff. I've said for a couple of years now, man, why don't y'all just take forgiveness? Why don't you go to Yahshua, which you all know is Jesus? But I know him as Joshua because he tells me not to forget his name, and I won't. There were no J's back then. I don't take Sabbath on Sunday. It's Saturday. Hey, thank you, One World. Thank you, One World. But this is all I do. And why do I deserve trolls that want to break down the mission? Well, number one of the trolls' wives work at a tobacco and liquor store. Of course they're against pot. The other one, his fiance works at a bar. I wonder if this is alcohol related. Kind of funny that one of their old ladies works at a bar, a tavern, and the other one's old lady works at a liquor store where they sell his merchandise that he makes, yet he's on disability. But you don't see me calling Social Security and trolling them or doing anything. Not a damn thing. They're going to do it to themselves here shortly. I guess I can turn my LEDs on. I didn't put the flags out because, hell, I didn't get over here until 6:45 after being thrown, illegally ordered away from that other spot. And that is something I could sue them for. I could take them to court on that. I could. And there's a 50-50 chance I'd win on that one. Because they had no right to order me away from there. Threatened me that if you don't leave, we're going to tow your vehicle. And not give me a citation or nothing, If it's that bad that I'm breaking such a statute, why the hell don't I get a ticket for it? Give me a ticket for trespassing when I wasn't trespassing. But you won't give me a ticket for blocking the intersection, whatever the hell they want to call it. It don't make sense. But they didn't want it in front of a judge because they know I'll kick their ass in front of a judge. Yeah, I'm sure it would kick their ass in front of a judge, and that's exactly why they didn't give me a citation. They think we're stupid, and a lot of people are. Or just naive, maybe not stupid. But a lot of people are naive. But I'm just tired of being run over, pushed over, and have to fight for my rights and shit. But I'll do it until my last breath. Because nobody else is going to fight for them, you know what I mean? Yeah, people, by last time I looked, I need 2 more people to sign that petition. So if you can, as soon as you can, to hit 300. It should be at 30,000, really. But would you be at least a couple of ones that will come and sign it and be part of the solution instead of part of the problem? Solution is being a voice and putting your name on a petition. Problem is not doing a damn thing. Saying you want it done, yeah, it should be done and whatnot, but not doing a damn thing. That's being part of the problem. No Congress, no president's going to do anything unless we get our voice up there. Thousands and thousands of voice up there. To where it gets all over the news and stuff. So, the first 1,000 is the most important ones. Everyone after that is important, but they're followers. Be part of the first 1,000. Or at least the first 420 to proudly say there's on the petition. So you can find it online at 420jim.com. If you go to Google and type in my name, 420 Jim, spell it out, F-O-U-R-T. Anyway, you do it. a button that says petition will pop up. You click it. It only requires a name, an address, and an email. Doggone it, my trolls would sign. They got so many fake addresses, name, and email. Hell, they could win the petition. But instead of using it for something good, they do stupid things. And they were both supposedly cannabis advocates. There you go. If you screenshot that, scan it, it'll take you to the petition. Nobody belongs in jail for weed, federal or state. Some of the states are releasing them, not all of them. No one's being really released federally. Very, very few. They need to do a mass release of all cannabis prisoners. And we need it out of a narcotic classification. Actually, the feds need to get the hell out. And if Trump wants to call himself a Christian, he needs to get his ass out of the King James Bible and look in the Hebrew Bible. Because what William Randolph Hearst used yellow journalism, not fake news, Mr. Trump, yellow journalism, to name that plant marijuana. But if you go to the Hebrew Bible, it was in the anointing oil. How can anyone call themselves a Christian and keep that God-given herb away from us? That's so important that he put in the anointing oil. That's so important that we all have a cannabinoid system in our body. Yeah. Fake news. I say fake Christian when it comes to Mr. Trump. So, and it could be just that he's uneducated, and that's cool. That's cool. You know, Mr. Trump, get an education. It's out there. Invite me to the White House. I'll show you where to research whatever. But first, go to the Hebrew Bible and read it yourself. Can of Osum cost $250, and it was in the anointing oil. How dare you keep it from everybody that don't want to smoke it? So what if someone smokes it? When you see them fire it up and you want to, arrest them. But until then, free God's herb. Hemp food, hemp paper, hempcrete, hemp everything, especially medicine, can help this world. But that's why they don't want it. It's hard to control what anybody can grow in their own backyard. That's the whole deal about cannabis and hemp. The bullshit yellow journalism that the Mexicans brought it and gave it to the blacks. Yeah, back then when people were really stupid, that might have worked. They forgot that George Washington and Thomas Jefferson had it. Who brought it to them? The fucking aliens? And what they do? Come back and take it away and put it only in Mexico? Every bit about cannabis is a lie. Nothing but a lie. Just like the fact that we're on a spinning ball. We're not. It's a lie. And one day, every bit of this will be proven. What? Has that got you out of there? Huh? Has that got you out of there? Nope. And it's not going to either. And like that asshole cop there that ran me off there, and he said, can two cars get past here or whatnot? My question would be, how come there's not a no parking sign there then? Because you read the law, under law, and what the judge would have to go with is, and that's why they wouldn't give me a citation. I'm not stupid. That there's parking on all residential streets unless it's marked. That's a residential street that I'm on. It may have been up by a business or something, but it's a residential street. Right a block away is it is a residential street. See, them cops think we're dummies, and that's the only reason they didn't give me a citation. But I can still take them and sue them if I wanted to or whatever, because they threatened me with losing my home if I did not move it. They can't do that, not legally. But I don't think I will press that suit. Depends on what's told to me tomorrow by City Hall and all. Maybe that's a good one to press. Got to be here for Walmart and stuff anyway. Be something. I get me an attorney from Missouri to sue Kansas, and get me an attorney from Kansas to sue Missouri. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Have Topeka and Kansas both in the courts. Springfield Police Department, Topeka PD, and Walmart Corporate. Wouldn't that be something? And see, maybe the trolls bullshit last year that I sued 20 people across the country might actually come true. It'd still be a lie because I hadn't at that time. But I'm getting up to what? 6 or 7 now, and then tomorrow it'll be either 7 or 8. Yeah. Don't unrule going back to Wichita, Kansas, the store that didn't take the trespass down that said they would. That's why I'm suing the corporation, because it was the regional manager, not the store, that said they'd remove the trespass and didn't. No, I've already said. I've already said. I'm going to Bentonville, Arkansas. I'm going there Monday. I'm going to the hometown of Walmart. And who knows? Maybe I'll sit in that town the 30, 45 days. That just depends. Depends what they say. You know what I mean? But I said I would stay within 100 miles, you know, because I don't want to drive all the way to Florida and shit. But, you know, within 100 miles of where I am, Springfield, yeah. But I don't want to travel beyond 100 miles. Bentonville's 128, so I will travel that far. But I'm not going any farther than Bentonville, Arkansas at this time. But I will come back within 100 miles of Springfield in any direction. And especially if there's a couple of places that want me to come, like east or north or whatever, I will, just to pass time. Hell, I can sit right here in Springfield. I can sit right here in Springfield. All I gotta do is find 10 spots like I got right now, and I can spend 30 days. Yeah, because you're allowed 72 hours. All I gotta do is find 10 residential air streets that I can park on, and I really don't have to find 10. All I gotta do is find 2. I can spend 3 days here. As long as I'm gone within 72 hours, ain't a damn thing I can do. Then I could back up 10 feet and spend 72 hours. But I would go ahead and move to another location and spend 72 hours. And then I'd either go to another one or come back to the first one or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So I don't even have to leave Springfield. As long as I don't park anywhere more than 72 hours, or if I meet somebody that says, yo, man, come park at my place for a couple of weeks or something, you know, I can do that. I don't want to just be burning fuel. If I'm burning fuel, I want to be doing my petition. And one of the things I'm going to do tomorrow, no, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know when the next court date's going to be. I haven't filed that. No. Oh, a third court date. Because, yeah, the 16th is my lawsuit. The 17th is trespass. It'd be funny if I get my second Walmart store on the 18th. Wouldn't it? That'd be hilarious. I am still looking for Mr. Bryson to get a hold of me and make a video explaining that picture. If he wants to ignore me, that's cool. He's got a little time. It's more important for me to take care of the Walmart stuff and everything. He's got a little time. But I'd make that video. Because how much time I'm going to give him, I don't know. But I say right now, he's got a little time. I could have drove down there today. Could drove down there tomorrow. Could drove down there Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. No problem at all. Damn sure could. But suing him's on the very bottom of my list because I'm not 100% convinced he's in it. But if he don't call and make that video, yes, he's in it. And I will eventually go and sue Bryson Ezra. Oh, I know the trolls have told him. I know he knows. I know he knows. He's got a way of always finding out. Okay, not saying he's involved, but he knows. Whether he watches my videos under other names and he's not being involved with taunting me and stuff, whatever, right on. But he knows that every time I seen his name, Bryson Ezra, I wonder why he clicked on it. So he don't watch me with the Brian Ezra. But I'm not no damn stupid person. Mama raised no fools. Daddy raised my brother. And, hey, if he ain't doing it and ain't been doing it or whatnot, he ain't got nothing to worry about if I come file a suit, right? But that picture alone is going to win a lawsuit against him. It's that picture alone. And the other tapes and stuff I got, plus the confessions and all, yeah, his goose is cooked. And if he don't care, that's cool. Don't make the video. Don't say I promised I wasn't going to prosecute you, because nope. Look how many promises he told me and took back all the time. I told him if I didn't get no big, slack from it, that I took him for his word and whatnot. And I didn't ask him to do a video or nothing. Now I'm getting flack from it. It's been circulated. They're ha-ha. They did a video saying that me and Bryson should be apologizing to him. Yeah. He needs to get a hold of me and do that video. But like I say, he's got time. It's not like I'm going down there anytime soon. But I'm not just going to sit beside and let that picture and stuff go. He's got to answer to that. Or we'll take it to court and he can answer there to the courts to the picture. So I leave it up to him whether he wants to answer here on Facebook. And I can continue believing him. And, hey, thank you for whatever. And we can be cool. We can be cool. If not, then he's still with him. So I put that all in his court. And like I say, he can act like he don't see it or hadn't heard it. I won't believe that at all. I won't believe it at all. I know he has. I know he will. He said that he met up with them because they was talking about his mama and this, that, and the other. He wanted to see him face to face and see if he'd say that stuff to his face. If any of that shit's true. And they made this video about how me and him should be apologizing to them. Yeah, he should be getting a hold of me. But, hey, I hope he's stupid just like Walmart and won't take my kindness. I hope he's that stupid. And no, I'm not worried about him or his brother. Because when I do go down there eventually, the first thing I'm going to do is file restraining orders against them. Because I can prove basic threats from them, him and his brother. And that'd be the first thing I do. And the second will be filing the case. And then I'll leave and I'll come back on court date. And we see what happens. Hopefully I don't have to go through that. That's just another thing that I don't want to go through, but if I have to get justice, I will. I want justice for that picture. And if I can't get it through Buddy the Page and all them, it's going to have to come through Bryson. If he's got a really good reason, like he told me, and he wants to explain that to all my people that seen this picture, I think all my people will forgive him like I'm willing to. But if he ain't willing to come forward and explain why that picture's there and whatnot, don't that make him part of the problem instead of the solution? He had to know damn well when he agreed to take that picture, for whatever reason he went to see him, that they were going to do that. Dude, this is a pimple compared to what my Savior went through. He got persecuted, went through shit all the time. So this is nothing. It is. And I'm nowhere near like Christ. I'm just a simple human being and all. So yeah, it's a shame that I have to go through this, especially being a senior citizen. But the real shame, not a fucking cop giving two shits in hell about it. 4 years, 5 years. It's not stalking, it's not cyberbullying, it's not, what the fuck? That's what's wrong. That's what's really wrong. But I guarantee you, there's going to be a good cop coming one day. Hopefully, it's because of what happened at Walmart. That'd be the biggest laugh ever. Because I know they're laughing about calling Walmart and the cops throwing me out. I guarantee you that. But I'll get the biggest laugh when I pick up that damn check. And then I'll make a video, hey, they can call some more of them, huh? Hang on, I got to answer a call. It's going to mute me. It's going to mute me, and I'll be right back. Yeah, when I answer the phone call, I go mute. I can't help that. Is it back on? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Okay, thank you, Ray. Yeah. Yeah, it was a little birdie telling me that when I'm down there filing the lawsuit to make sure to go by his grandma's church, that there's probably parking by there so I can do my petition. Now I'm not going to do that. I'm not there to mess with any of his family, although I should, but I'm not that way. And I just thought that was funnier than F. Yeah, his grandma and grandpa have a church down there. Oh my gosh, what would they think? What in the world would they think if I come down there and file a lawsuit and all this comes out to light? Especially the tapes of him calling black people N-word and calling our veterans cocksuckers and stuff. He did some pretty nasty, mean things. It's all on video and audio. And there's him admitting he's done it. Wow. So, Bryson, I know damn well that you've seen this, or will see it. Let's put it that way. And you can believe me or not, you must step out, must reach out to me and make a tape like you did the apology when you gave me the 600 and tell my people what you told me, or whatever you want to tell them, why I've given you forgiveness. Because your past was only until they used that photo against me. They've done that. And they made a video that should piss you off about how you owe them an apology. I don't know how you owe them an apology, but you damn sure owe me way more than one. And if you think $600 justified what you did, you're a very sick psycho man. That's a drop in the bucket compared to what you have done to me. So, Bryson, if I was you, I would really think about the forgiveness that I have given you and do that video. Because we're going to find out one day exactly who did what and when. You can believe that or not. But once the feds, which will get involved eventually, may take my death to do it. My family will avenge it. And then feds will get involved one day. And everything that has been done, and especially after you promised me, you paid me and all, I hope like hell that you're being honest with me. And if you are, I don't see why you won't make a video about it. So, and he can say he didn't see this video or didn't know, whatever he wants. But that's okay. I know better. I actually know better. And if he ain't personally watching it, someone is going to tell him about it. See, I'm going to let y'all in a little secret. My worst nightmare on this whole journey is now my friend. The punks from Indiana, the outside of motor, and a punk out there in Rochester that lives on the welfare and all. I ain't scared of none of them or nothing. Never have been, never will be. Rhonda, I was scared of. Yeah. And she dug up everything in the world about me, helping them because she was fooled. But then she turned after she learned the truth, and she wants to help correct all this. And what do? Turn on her like they did me, making all kinds of sexual posts and stupid stuff about her and all. It's pretty stupid because, you know, just like me, she's contacted quite a few people and stuff, you know, trying to set the record straight, like the owner of that liquor store. How can he say that nobody contacted him? He didn't know or nothing if I could decide to go file a lawsuit against him. I know damn well he was put on notice by me. I never got to talk to him. I was treated very rudely by his employees. I put in a review and they took it down. I tried to warn him, not to get her fired, but just to let him know what they were doing. Because she's using his computer and stuff, doing it over that. You know, Rhonda has called the owner and let him know that, hey, she's sorry she made the first call. She was wrong, that they duped her and that they're tormenting me and whatnot. And he don't give two shits in hell. Why? He runs an alcohol business. That's all I can think of. Why would you have employees like that and let them use your computer and stuff to commit crimes? Oh, because you own a liquor store? Could be. Let's go to court and find out this year. Like you say, by the time this year's over, they may be right. And the way it's going, hell yeah, I'll have 20 lawsuits under my belt, or working on them. What they ought to take in consideration is hang on, San Diego. I think I filed 4, but let's say 5. 4 of them I won, and one of them, which was First Church Cannabis, I asked them to put the case in limbo until I could come back and refile. And the judge granted that. So I won that one. The judge granted me what I asked him to do. So that is technically a win. He could have said, no, you know, we're going to do the case now, whatever, could have adjudicated, been done with. So actually, if you really look at it in the eyes of law, I won all 5. But I'll concede and say I won 4 outright, and 1 I canceled. That's a pretty damn good average. Pretty damn good average, if you ask me. And I'm not a liar. I mean a lawyer. I'm not part of the British attorney registration. I'm a United States American, and I don't have to be part of the British attorney registration to stand up for my rights. And the hot diggity fun part, I get to dress up and wear a suit and tie to court. Absolutely. You know, I want to show my respect to the judge and wear a suit and tie, right? Oh, yeah. Well, I need 2 people to go to change.org. This is how you do it. You go to 420gym.com or you screenshot and scan that. Go over there, click on the petition, add your name real quick. Come back and tell me you did. Get a friend to do it. I'm 2 away from 300. Come on, all you people that's been on YouTube tonight, listening and going in and out, y'all can't help out and put a signature? Just 2 of you? Huh? Do you think everybody should be free that's in jail for a pot charge? Sure you do. Do you think it should be legal for everybody in the United States federally? Sure you do. Well, please sign the petition. I just told you, nobody belongs in jail for weed, my friend. It needs to be federally legal for everybody. You can sign that, you can scan that QR, or you can go to 420jim.com. Okay? All I ask y'all to do is sign a petition and share it. What do? 7 days a week? Drive a mobile billboard around asking people to do it. Here. And if you can't screenshot, 420gym.com. Or just go to Google and type it in like what's on my driver's license. 420gym. That is my legal name. That's on my driver's license, my birth certificate, everything. And if you type that in under Google search, a little button that says petition will pop up. Thank you. If I can get you and a friend to do it, boom, we hit 300. I'd like to hit 300 tonight. Where I'm at in Springfield, Missouri, they've already got legal weed here. So they really don't care about, so it's hard to get signatures here. And Walmart keeps screwing me over where I got to file a lawsuit, so I got to be here one more day, and then I got to come back next month. Make sure to get it out. Get what out? James, I don't know what you're talking. How am I doing? Make sure to get it out. Get what out? They must have been too much of a space in the message because I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, thank you. Oh, make sure to get it out. Yeah, I've got it out. Like I say, I'm in a mobile billboard. I've showed you all the QRs. I've told you all you got to do is to go to 420gym.com. So I do that all day, every day. Even at night, my vehicle is seen. The QRs are out there. It's a 24/7 mobile billboard, basically. You know what I mean? Oh, goodness sakes. Been one of them days, my friend, one of them days. Not bad, just stressful. Just stressful. They shouldn't put senior citizens through the stress that they put me through today. No, Frank. No, Frank. Why would I have that? I travel to states where it's illegal and all. That'd be kind of stupid to have a grow tent in here, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be kind of stupid? That'd be like normal having pot on their diving boat a few years ago back in Texas. Yeah, I bet that cost them a lot of donated people's money, getting their boat impounded for having marijuana on it. See, I'm not stupid like them. I like my land yacht. You can call it a hippie camper all you want. It's a Jesus love mobile. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. Everybody needs a little Jesus. Now, I will be on my happy ass growing spree come the end of the year, because it looks like Walmart's going to end up buying me a little bit of property and stuff, probably. Maybe my solar system and everything. They just don't know it yet. They will next week. They will next week, though. I like their free money. Back in 22, I got $2,500 plus my court costs. I like that free money. I don't like going through the shit that I have to go through to get that free money. And I like that free money. Nobody should have to go through the shit that I go through to get that free money. So it's not really free. It's for putting up with defamation and all the discrimination, all the other things. Well, hopefully one more person will sign the petition. I'm pretty sure they will before the night's over. Thank you so much for hitting 700 subscribers. Actually, a couple over today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My dumb ass should have been doing the lives on YouTube for 10 years. I've had a YouTube for quite a few years. I just didn't do the lives because I always kept it on Facebook because all my following there. But now that Mark Zuckerberg don't save them, I'd moved them over to YouTube. That's the good Lord at work above. I still do one on Facebook at 420. But all my live interactions with cops and stuff are now on YouTube instead of Facebook, because YouTube will save them and I can share them on Facebook. So that's why I switched. And my channel went from 306 subscribers a couple months ago up to I think I just broke 700 today. So much love. Please subscribe. It don't cost nothing. I don't want no fame or nothing. I like to educate, and I'd like to build this petition. That's all I want. And if y'all want to help me do that, please subscribe. If you care about me, worry about me, want to see what's going on with the cops and stuff, hit the live notification button. Yeah, James, I just ain't got a lot of time to make the YouTube shorts. I may go back and do them with the cops and the Walmart things that's happened this week and get a lot of attention. You're absolutely right. I didn't think about that. Thank you. But let's see how this all goes, because Springfield's got something against me. Let's get to the bottom of it. I would think once they legalize pot, they would lighten up on Stoner Jim. But nope, they still got retarded cops here that just... Hey, James, if you want to make some shorts and stuff, whatnot, and send them to me, bless you, bless you. I'm more than happy to make shorts out of them and stuff. You know, anything to help the mission, man, I would really, 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 really appreciate. And so would the prisoners. You know, those are the ones we need to think about. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. And I don't know about you, but I don't like losing my gun rights. Now, state will lie to you. Well, they don't lie to you. Okay, like this state, or where I'm from, Arizona. They will tell you you can have a firearm. And under state law, you can. You absolutely can if the state says you can. But under federal law, and let's remember who runs this country. The feds, which aren't part of this country. They're part of the District of Columbia. You know, British rule. So, yeah, I hate losing gun rights. Because as long as it's a narcotic, you cannot bear arms and ammunition. Look what they did to Joe Biden's son over a class 2. Cannabis is a class 1. And now they're talking about decriminalization. Look how that screwed Texas over real big. Decriminalization is not the answer. Why would I want to grow weed in my hippie camper? It make no sense. You couldn't grow a couple of decent plants in here and live or walk around. That to me, that would be stupid. The plants I grow, you couldn't put 3 of them in here. And they wouldn't get very tall and do very good. Me, I want a piece of land, and I want to grow them out on my land. I want to look up at them like Henry Ford did his plants. You know, I don't want no little stubby bullshit, genetically modified 90-day seed to flower bullshit. That stuff's so genetically modified and ain't worth shit. Ain't worth a darn. 75% of dispensary weed is nothing but pure bullshit. Hey, thank you, David. That means we got 300. Yoo-hoo! Thank you, thank you. Thank you to the World Life. I just seen that. Thank you. And thank you, David, for the being 300, I guess. Yeah. Where's Betty? Where's Betty? Oh, there's Betty. There's Betty. They're so quiet. They're so quiet. There's my Betty. There's my Betty. There's my little sweetheart. Yes, her was. There's a little sweetheart. Oh, you're such a sweetheart, Betty. What is that? Oh, Frank, I lost all mine in a canoe accident. Right on. Right on. Next milestone is 350. And you know, if people really were serious, they should be going click, 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 click. It should. I mean, look at all the idiots in Texas that won't listen to this. And man, I've tagged a petition on all kinds of TikToks where they're going stupid and taking away, and you know, everybody's screaming they're losing their products. I'm not getting nobody from Texas on the petition. Texas deserves to lose their pot. Texas deserves to lose their pot. Oh, right on. Right on. Right on. Hey, you seem to know a lot about weed there. Let me ask you a question. Frank Canna Lounge, are you pretty hip on cannabis and all? If you are, I got a question for you. Hey, thank you, James. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Much love. Are you ready for my question, Frank's Canna Lounge? I asked the New Mexico court this question. And you'll be surprised at their answer. But if you know a lot about cannabis and splitting and all this, that, and the other, maybe you can answer the question that the courts couldn't. Okay? Well, it's not about being genetic. It's not about being genetic, my friend. Oh, you're absolutely right, James. Just like all these Delta 9 products and stuff, absolute garbage. Frankie, I like you, Canna Lounge. Here's the thing, and back in 23, a cop was pissed off because I made a complaint about him over a traffic thing. He used the G2 Drug Task Force to set me up on 2 counts of sales of marijuana. I was working the flea market. A guy I'd smoked pot with many times come by, hey man, can you get me a gram or two? Sure. I called a friend, he brought it, I did the exchange, I didn't sniff it, I didn't smoke it, I didn't get $1, did it for a friend. They come back the next time around noon, you know, with work truck and everything, hey man, can you do that again? Same thing. A month later, the marshals are there, I'm going to jail, guys got the hoods over the face, we got you 2 counts of marijuana, snitch street people, it goes away, and I'm snitched that, and they're like, what's that? And I said, it's a feather because you ain't worth a full bird, book me. Then I got into court, and I asked the public defender, I said, isn't it true that you took an oath to represent me zealously? And he looked at me like, wow, you read the pledge for public defenders, obviously, because that's what it says. And he said, yeah. And I says, it's also true that the state must prove all points of their case. Right? And he said, definitely. And I said, cool. Set it for jury trial and have them prove what narcotic is in marijuana. And that's my question to you. What narcotic is in marijuana? Just because they say there is, don't make one. I've got people that are chemists that are willing to go into court and testify there is no narcotic in marijuana. We've just never had the chance. Hell, I smoked a joint on the Wichita Falls Federal Courthouse steps, and they didn't come out and say nothing to me. I was wearing a shirt saying I declared my religious rights and was hoping they would. Okay? But back to the New Mexico case. I get in front of the judge with my public pretender after I asked him, and he said, yeah. And he says, Your Honor, I'd like to recuse myself from this case. And that judge told me that this attorney could quit the case, no reason or nothing, and that I had to go back to public defenders and get another one. Yeah, did that one. Yeah, sure did. Guy, same thing said. And I'm like, yeah. We see you tomorrow in court. He gets in front of the judge and he starts talking about a court probation and stuff. And I'm like, whoa, who is this guy? And the judge is, it's your attorney. And I'm like, hell, I know he ain't. Ain't the guy I talked to at the office yesterday, because he's talking some bullshit that I don't agree to at all. And he said, well, do you want to fire him? And I said, yeah, he's not my attorney. And once again, he said, you got to go back to the public pretenders. This time they tried to fake me out. They made me think I was going to a private attorney, because I went to a private attorney's office. But he's a private attorney that does public defenders. Okay? So when I catch him on tape, because the little voice told me to turn my recorder on, right before I went in his office. I catch him on tape saying that I pissed someone off. I'm going to do Department of Corrections. He's not calling the witnesses or nothing. Get out of his office. Within 5 minutes, they come out and said, look, we got to hire you private counsel. And I'm like, I thought that the Cosmo Repo were. And they're like, no, he's a public pretender. And I'm like, wow, do you have Eric Marlowe? And they're like, I don't know who we have. The next day, they call and tell me my attorney's Eric Marlowe. Long story short. They wanted to do a psychiatric evaluation on me. And if they found me incompetent to stand trial, it's a get out of jail free card for a year. And I told the attorney, whatever you think. He said, let's see if they're stupid and do it. And I was found incompetent to stand trial. And I started this mission. I've been on the road ever since. I held the very first cannabis event ever done at Mount Rushmore. My co-host was Ross Don Meeks. U.S. Government versus Meeks. 5th or 9th, I forget, Circuit Court of Appeals. She's the first person to ever be granted a testimony in front of a jury about the benefits of cannabis religiously. While she went back and served her last 2 years, the Rastafarians took the court and won their rights to marijuana in their religion off of Ross Don Meeks' case. See, the trolls don't tell nothing about me, and a lot of people don't research it. They won't tell you that the last year that Obama was in office, I did a march on Washington, D.C. Let me come back and look here. No, bullshit, James. Bullshit, James. Bullshit. Marijuana is a class 1 narcotic, hallucinogenic, no medical value. Since 1971, when President Nixon signed that into law. Get an education, my friend. It's not bad to be uneducated. But weed is definitely a class 1 narcotic, hallucinogenic, no medical value at this present time. Go Google it real quick and then come back and tell me that I'm wrong, okay? Because I don't spread lies. I don't spread lies at all. That's one thing I won't do to you. Oh, yeah. No, the court system ain't broken. Justice. Just us. Them. The courts, the prisons, the judges and all, it's just us. Them. The corrupt system. The Bar Association. British Attorney Registration. Do you get it yet, folks? We're still under British rule. When the Titanic sunk, and he brought in the Federal Reserve, that's when we all got fucked. Our Constitution, everything went away. We become straw men. We got birth certificates. We're no longer sovereign citizens. And why the people won't wake up, I don't know. I ain't no faith in our government at all either. No. Frankie, all this pot that they've been arresting people for, like this right here, off the plant and in my hand, they call this THC, and that's pure bullshit. 100% pure bullshit. This is not THC. Not at all. This cannabis has a force field around it. And until that force field is broken, it's THCA. Once that force field is broken, it's THC. But until then, it's THCA. Most of that shit on the packaging about THC and all, it's a damn lie. Each batch, each plant is different. And depending on the heat and the time as to how much you've taken the force field, the medical goes down and the Emporia goes up. If you don't apply heat, the medical's way up here and there's no Emporia. Very, very little. So if you eat a raw bud like this, it's great for you, healthy for you. You should. But if you eat a whole bunch of it, enough to get high, you're going to get sick on it. But you heat this bud up, cooking it in butter, just cooking it, putting a toaster over whatever, 250 degrees for 30 minutes. Then it became THC, and it's going to fuck you up a little bit. And the medical is going to go down. The perfect solution, take a gram, eat half of it straight off the plant. Put the other half in a toaster oven or in a paper and heat it up and activate the THC. Because until then, it ain't THC. It's all a lie. All plants, not basically, all plants are THCA. Absolutely. They will only produce high levels of THC when you break the force field. I don't care. That plant will never be THC until you break the force field. Can't be done. Well, I agree with you, James. I agree with you. And that's why they found me incompetent to stand trial. Come on now, I was facing 10 years. They had me on audio and video. Why couldn't they bring a chemist in and declare what narcotic was in marijuana? Why in the hell would they find me incompetent to stand trial? I mean, come on, you said. Well, like I said, Frank, them tests are bullshit. And I don't mean to argue with you, but cannabis is all THCA until heat has been applied. Whether it's cooking in butter, whatever. But if there's been no heat applied, it's not THC, it's THCA. No, sir. You've got no. See, I thought you was educated till now. Nope. You're going backwards like Texas, and you will lose the argument. And I don't care to argue with you. You go ahead and think what you want. Okay? I'm a pretty old man, and I've been through this with courts and stuff. Okay? All marijuana, which has never been marijuana. William Randolph Hearst named the plant marijuana. He said the filthy Mexicans brought it here and gave it to blacks, and they're raping our white women. It was called yellow journalism because all that was bullshit. Because Thomas Jefferson, Abe Lincoln, and them had it. So who brought it them? The aliens? Hey, whatever. You can say what you got. All you're doing is going to hurt. All you're going to do is hurt the case of people having it. Saying, oh yeah, it is THC. No, we got a good case. A good case because it's been proven that it's THCA, all weed. But, you know, if y'all wanted to know and whatever, well, then boom, maybe y'all will one day make it a narcotic and maybe you'll get it all taken away playing stupid genetics and stuff. I don't know nothing about that. But God's natural weed before y'all mess with, God's way, our Creator's way, okay, which should be the only way, it's THCA. I don't care what you genetically modified. I'm talking about what God made. What God made. The rest, I don't care. I don't care. So I'm not here to argue with you. Take your genetic modified BS and go on. That's why I'm fighting. I want to be able to grow original cannabis. Original cannabis. None of this other bullshit. Yeah, when you remove things from our Creator's plant, you know, you're saying you can do things better than our Creator. And personally, I think that's very, very dumb. So you want to keep on with it? I'm just going to think you're a very, very dumb person to think you can outdo what my God did. And you're just bad for the cannabis industry. Oh, you can do it better than God. Well, goodbye. Go talk to God. I don't need people on my channel that say that they're better than God. Goodbye, fool. He's not better than my God. Take warning, people. You want to tell me you're better than my God? That you can do something better than my God? I'm going to get rid of you. Because I'm going to think you're Satan himself. How dare you come on my channel and tell me that you're better than God? That you can create a plant better than God? Can't do it. I haven't seen it. I honestly, I haven't seen it. You know Cheech and Chong? I've seen him on holding a thing up. The percentage of THC don't mean shit. And that comes right from him. You know, all that is just a bunch of bullshit. People fucking people. And that's all that guy said that he was doing to people. And that's what happens when you genetically modify stuff that our Creator makes. No, James, it should smell like a skunk's ass. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, all this bullshit of like Skittles, fruitcake and stuff, man, they got rid of the good weed. We didn't have stuff like that. We had creep weed because it'd creep up on you. About the time you went to light a second joint, you say, fuck, I'm stoned. Acapulco Gold, because that come out of Mexico and it was some of the best. Colombian Gold, that was good Mexican, but not that. Yeah, we didn't have stupid Gorilla this or Fruit Punch or Tutti Frutti or fruit cake and apple cider and all these other stupid names. Yeah, absolutely. Spraying it with flavored terpenes. Back in our day, you could buy strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate papers. And you know, when you take a hit, you'd get a little bit of the strawberry flavoring or whatnot that's in the paper. I don't know if you ever seen them or if they still sell them, you know, not. But that was a big thing back in the 70s. You could get strawberry, chocolate, vanilla flavored papers, you know. Man, it's been a long time since I've seen any of them. I miss the good stuff from the 70s. 60s and 70s, man. And weed was 100 times better. There's a couple strains that are stronger, don't get me wrong. They've made a couple stronger strains. But what's the fun of taking a few hits and passing out? If you're in pain or that's what you want to do, cool. Hey, Big Stank, cool. That's what you should do. You know what I mean? But that's not what I smoke pot for. I like it. Back in the 70s, me and my cousin, we'd get home, we'd clean out a couple joints, take the album cover, get the seeds out, roll up a couple joints, grab a couple Low and Brow, go over and put Freebird album on the turntable, and we stayed stoned off of 2 joints, both sides of the album, and I mean stoned, and had munchies and eating and drinking beer and whatnot. Yeah, the shit they have out there now does not give the munchies, does not give Cottonmouth. The weed back in the 70s, man, it glued your gums to your teeth that you could not talk without having something to drink. That's why I know they've done a lot of bullshit to the weed. A lot. But they didn't stop there. Look at all of our fruits and vegetables and stuff and how that's become now. And it's sad that they put it into cannabis. They're really sad. But that's what our government does. Look what they did back in the 70s, and when they sprayed it with paraquat. It killed a bunch of people and stuff. But they were killing their own kids, and they said, oh shit, we better not do that no more. Because they couldn't keep their kids from smoking pot. Look at these things of paraquat, fuck, our government used to spray that on our pot. Yeah, good government, huh? I haven't had the defamed cheese. What's up, Big Stank? I can tell you what's going to go wrong. It's spelled out in Revelations. And if you never read the book of Enoch, you might want to go read that one too. It plainly explains that we live on a flat firmament. That we're not on no damn spinning ball. It flat proves that the sun and the moon are the ones moving, not us. It'll tell you about the 28-day, 13-month calendar that the Pope changed to what we have now. It will tell you how Sabbath is Saturday, never been Sunday. So, you know. Man, that government cheese was the shit, man. It made the best grilled cheese and nachos. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's 100 times better than this processed cheese bullshit they got now. 100 times better. And people back then used to complain about it. But it was, compared to what they serve now, it was a hell of a lot better and healthier for you. Oh yeah, absolutely, James, absolutely. That block cheese nowadays, or back then, is better than the Velveeta nowadays. Man, they changed and rechanged the Velveeta. Velveeta used to be a good, better than the government cheese back in the day. But oh hell no, that shit they make now, nowhere near as good as the old government cheese. No, I've not been into the gourmet cheeses and stuff. I'm a sharp cheddar or, string cheese, mozzarella. I'm really a cheddar cheese fan myself. But I get this 3, mixed Mexican blend and quesadilla blend and stuff. It's got like Monterey Jack and mozzarella and a cheddar mixed or something like that. But it's all imitation bullshit that Walmart sells. But it makes a good quesadilla and it melts. Some of them cheese slices you get and shit nowadays won't even melt. Will not melt. Ha ha! Time is right on, right. I'm not a lover of powdered milk, but I remember it from the foster home, and everybody was bitching about the powdered milk, and I told them, if you would just mix half milk with half powdered milk, they would never notice the difference. But powdered milk, all powdered milk, versus a glass of milk, you can tell the taste. Just a little bit. But if you mix it half and half, ain't nobody know the damn difference. And they finally started doing that in the foster home, you know? And then like, I'll be damned. Right on. Yeah, I'd never heard of that cheese, my friend, or where it comes from. No disrespect at all. I'm unfamiliar with both of them. Oh goodness, it's just starting to cool off a little bit. Woo! We're supposed to have 4 days of storms. Hopefully, I get a break in the weather enough to go file a lawsuit tomorrow. It's very important to get over there and file that paperwork. Boy, them clerk of courts are going to be amazed me coming back filing another lawsuit against Walmart. I may help put my suit on and go in there tomorrow when I file the case and show them my come to court suit. I think I will. I think I will. I got to get it washed before I just washed the pants, but I'll probably throw them again and do the jacket, the tie, the pants. My marijuana socks, they're washed. But I'm going to throw my hats in there and get them cleaned up and all. Because I'm going to have fun next week in Bentonville, Arkansas. And what I mean by fun, sat there in town and talked to people. They asked me why I have Calvin's fishing on the Walmart and stuff. And every once in a while, I'll put a sandwich sign on and walk down the sidewalk and in front of the museum. I'm here to see Walmart. I wonder how long it takes the idiots to talk to me or something like that. And we sit in town and see how long it takes. It ain't breaking the law. And maybe I'll get some signatures on the petition. Maybe I'll get an attorney to talk to me and take a civil rights case against them for $4.2 million, knowing we would never get that kind of money. But you never know. You never know until you try. I just want the headlines. 420 Jim and attorney such and such files $4.2 million suit against Walmart. You can't buy a headline like that. That would be cool. I've never had brandy cheese. Ah, British local cheese shop. There you go. People always tell me how they're new here and how old I am. Young lady or whatever, I'm 66 years young or old. I deserve every gray hair I have. Thank you, but I'm 66. The trolls tell you I'm 65, but I know when I was born, you know, but okay. Oh, it's not rude. It's rude to ask a lady their age. Oh, right on, Solo. There you go. Right on, 70 heart. God bless you. Now, if we was talking about how old I feel, I got you beat. I feel about 90 today. And kind of a rough day all day. It started out twilight zone and kept on all through the day. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. What THC? There is no THC. This ain't THC. It's THCA because I haven't applied heat yet. But hang on one sec. Watch this. Watch this magical bud. Okay? This is THCA. That's very important. It's THCA, not THC. But hang on a sec. Now, it's THC. That was THC. See, it's a wonderful plant that has a force field around it, and they bullshit you about everything in life, especially cannabis, you know, because to be arrested for that being THC is a total lie. Because until I applied heat to it, it's THCA. They lie and say there's a narcotic in it, but yet they cannot prove to me and a jury of our peers what narcotic's in it. I tried that in 2013, and instead it was easier for them to say that I was incompetent to stand trial. I became the voice of the vets. I held a cannabis event at Mount Rushmore, and I did a march on DC being incompetent. Isn't that something for an incompetent person? Let me show you something else that makes me incompetent. In 2018, in Kingston, Tennessee, see, Springfield, where I'm at now, one of their news articles, if you went to Google and put in 420 Jim, 420 JIM, about the 4th and 5th story down, will come up about Buzzkill's 420 Jim, Springfield. Well, their article dubs me 420 Jim, okay? You know what's kind of funny? The next year, in Kingston, Tennessee, the judge made my name 420 Jim. See, I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk. It's not only on my driver's license, it's on everything. Everything. It's on my birth certificate. It's on my Social Security retirement card. It's on my food stamp card. Oh, and the prices of shit are going up, and they're taking food stamps down. They deducted $30 from my food stamps. What the fuck? What the fuck's wrong with our government? Prices are going up, and they're taking away what little bit that we get? That's wrong. That is freaking very, very wrong. But it is what it is. Well, thank you. I didn't do it because it's cool. I did it because if you're going to talk the talk, walk the walk. Hey, Stella, forever. Vaping, right on. Yeah, 25, James Youngbuck, you're right. All right on, James. Thank you, James. It took me 3.5 years and the threat of a lawsuit for Mark Zuckerberg at Facebook to use my legal name on his platform. I kept sending him a copy of a judge's order. I kept sending him pictures of my driver's license and my Social Security card. And they kept saying, oh, they're blurry, we can't see them. They did that for 3.5 freaking years. Well, I had sued Walmart a few months before, and I won. And something come up to where I'm like, I'm going to try one more time to see if I can, change my name to what it normally is, what it's supposed to be legally. And when I did and whatnot, I put in the notation, if you do not see these documents this time, I'm not going to do nothing but file a lawsuit against you. And I'm going to win just like I did with Walmart. It wasn't 15 minutes later, boop, my name changed on Facebook. Yeah, I have pet names for some idiots and stuff. I don't apologize. I call them as I see them. Stupid is as stupid does. You know what's worse than that? I reported accounts. They'd taken accounts from me because I couldn't prove my name was Jack H. Apu. My very first Facebook account and all. Lots of great memories and all, and they took away from me because I can't prove it that's me. There's half a dozen accounts that I've got all the proof in the world that I can go sue them over, but I'm not going to California. Not only me, but my friends, dozens of them, and I got screenshots of this, reported these fake accounts. Why didn't Facebook make them produce an ID and take their account down because they didn't? You know what I mean? They took my account down. They told me if I couldn't prove I was that person, boom, they'd lock my account out until I could prove it. And I couldn't prove I was Jack H. Pooh, so I lost that account. Well, how come when someone makes an account that says my name and has my picture and I touch boys in a shirt on it, and not only me, but half a dozen of my Facebook people report it, or a dozen, hey, he's pretending to be, hey, it's a fake account, whatnot. I can show you screenshots, send it to every one of us. Does not violate community standards. That's why it's Mark Zuckerberg. Oh shit! Where's it? What county is that? What state did that happen in? What state did that happen in? And why do they always have to throw in marijuana with the coke and stuff? Just like they call it the devil's lettuce. That was to get it off of money. Money's always been the devil's lettuce. Always. But William Randolph Hearst tagged that on marijuana, just like the name, by the way. That's a lot of pot and coke, my friend. Hell, you give me that much coke, I might go back to doing it, but it'd have to be exactly that much. 200 pounds of coke, yeah, I probably would go do it again. Not really. I like my life. I like serving Yahweh and Yahshua. Or Yahshua, Yahweh and Yahshua. The Father and the Son. Always put the Father first. Oh, Wichita. Good old Wichita. Hey, I might be headed back there soon, file a lawsuit against the Walmart there for not taking that trespass down. Well, hell, folks, it's been 2 hours. It's time for me to get out of here and get something to eat, feed the dogs and stuff. Man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. If you haven't, please hit the subscribe and turn on live notifications, because it's going to get wild over the next month for sure. There's going to be 2 lawsuits against Walmarts, maybe a third one. I'm definitely going to the home office next week. I'm going to do my petition and a protest march against Walmart. So if you want to be, just subscribe. It don't cost you nothing. Hit the live notification. I come here at noon and 7 on YouTube. I come here for Facebook at 4:20. If you want to find me on Facebook, type in my legal name, FOURTWENTYJIM. I would be proud to have you on Facebook. Right on, One World. I'm out of here too. Thank you, James. Thank you. Right on. Solo, thank you, Michelle. Hey, my friends, remember this. It's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. My dogs love you. I love you. Joshua loves you. Have a great evening, folks. See y'all tomorrow.